అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నా పేరు నాగరాణి. ఐఎమ్ డైరెక్టర్ యూత్ సర్వీసెస్. I welcome the students for this functional English course. This Department of Youth Services has been doing many online programs for the benefit of youth. So nowhere in the country, any state is doing this kind of online programs. I'm proud to say our state is the first. With the directions of our Honorable CM, we are able to do this online programs for the benefit of youth. So far we have been conducting yoga program, that is every day it is going on from morning 6 to 7:15 p.m. and many personality development programs for the benefit of youth, motivation and encouragement. And we have already done one English program called Basic English Language Skills. This was conducted for 2 months. Almost 8 classes we have done. A lot of participants have enrolled, and the program has been largely liked by most of the people, and it was with a lot of grammar, and it was useful to many of the people. So to take you to the next level, this program we are doing it on functional English. This course is like your everyday English, situation based English will be taught to you. Grammar and different situations will be how you use your grammar in different situations will be taught. Even sometimes we even use demonstrations also. I wish this program is going to be very lively and very interesting. I request all the students to take special interest in this program and give your time and commitment for continuous learning. See, we can start many things, but most of the people may not complete most of the things. That is not correct. Once you start something, once you decide to learn English, you should complete that. Today, your inaugural session you are attending. Most of the people, what you are doing, what I have understood is, first few classes you attend with a lot of enthusiasm, and you even do the tests and all. Later on, the number of people attending the program is coming down drastically. It should not be like that. Okay. In life, you should feel that when you look back at what you have done, you should feel that, wow, I did this. Not that I should have done it, why I didn't do it. You should not feel like that. You should feel that, yes, I did this. నేను ఇది చేయాలనుకున్నాను, ఇది నేర్చుకున్నాను అనేలా ఉండాలి. అంతేగాని అరే టైం అంతా వేస్ట్ అయిపోయింది, ఈ క్లాస్ కాదు నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అవుదాం అని నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ అని చెప్పి యూ షుడ్ నాట్ వేస్ట్ యువర్ టైం. This is a very good opportunity being provided by Government of Andhra Pradesh. This English language skills is very, very important. We need not tell you why it is very important. It will be helpful in your further studies, higher studies, and in your career advancement. If more and more people are fluent in English, it's not only that the individual is benefited, the multinational companies also will come forward and establish their units here. That way our state will become industrial friendly, business friendly, with more competent people to work in their organizations. This program is initially planned for 30 classes. That means it will run for 4 months. This every class will have online assignments, tests. You need to attend them. We will be following who is attending the class, who is doing the tests, and whoever does well in the classes, outstanding in some subjects programs, we will be giving prizes also. And there is a email ID exclusively for this program, englishskills.youthservices@gmail.com. This email, you can write to this email if you have any doubts or if you want to give any suggestions to this program. englishskills.youthservices@gmail.com. This will be, you don't have to worry about noting down this. Even if you missed it now, it will be shown in the blog also. So I take that you all will follow this class without any failure. So far, a very good number of people have enrolled, almost 8,000 people, highest from Krishna district, Anandpur and Vizag. Each district is having 1,000 people enrolled. I also request the CEOs and other staff of the districts to see the enrolled people are formed into proper groups and their course is followed. Now I introduce our course facilitator, Dr. B. Sai Lakshmi garu. Welcome to this. She is a she has done her PhD in English language. She has done MPhil English, and she is working as Deputy Director in Technical Education. We are very grateful to the Commissioner Technical Education for accepting our request to give her services for this program. You may please start. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, madam. First, I'm really happy that I have been able to associate myself in this noble endeavor which the Department of Youth Services has taken up. Today, education has taken a different turn. Earlier, we used to sit in our classrooms. Teachers used to teach us. Teachers could monitor us directly. Teachers could, with their words, almost like wielding a stick, could draw your attention. But today, things have changed. The world over, online teaching is gaining a lot of importance. ఈ ఆన్లైన్ టీచింగ్ ఇంత ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఎందుకు వస్తున్నది అన్న రీజన్ అందరికీ తెలిసిందే. కానీ ఆన్లైన్ టీచింగ్ we have taken up the challenge. We are trying new things. We are trying to reach more and more people. When education is all about interacting with your teacher, with your trainer, with your facilitator, suddenly we have a new concept of online teaching where this kind of an interaction between the guru and the shishya has taken a new dimension. లేదని ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పడానికి లేదు. ఇంటరాక్షన్ అన్నది ఉంటుంది, కానీ ఆ ఇంటరాక్షన్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది అన్నది ఒక కొత్త తరహాగా మలుపు తిరిగింది. So I think this is the challenge that all of us have to take. How can we make a distant mode of teaching and learning, the distance between you and me, how can we bring this closer and make it interactive is a challenge not only for me but for you as well. Remember, learners, the success of any program lies only when you and I can become active participants throughout, not just a day or two, but from day one to the last day, from the inaugural to the valedictory. We are definitely going to invite a few students here for demonstrations, and the active ones among you, you can feel that we will extend an invitation to you. So before I start my class, I'll make a slightly different mode of addressing you. Let me take my chair, let me get my laptop ready, let me get my PPT ready, and I'll start in a jiffy. Just give me a moment. I invite Madam to speak to you again.
Just 1 minute, I want to say one thing which I forgot to say. Unlike any other classes, I want to interact with you once in every 4 to 5 classes. So I will be with all of you. I would also be following these classes regularly. Please take note of it. Hope all of you will be active, very active participants, and you will come out as a good, very good English speakers. మీ అందరికీ కూడా నా యొక్క శుభాభినందనలు.
Yes, I see quite a lot of, students all around, girls, and a few men here and there. 29 participants raised your hand. Very good. Give me a thumbs up. Are we all ready? Please give me a thumbs up if we are all ready. We are ready to start. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, I'm all set. Again, a warm welcome to all the learners. You are like a box of sweets from what I see. Box of sweets, ఈ స్వీట్స్కి నేను ఒక adjective ఇస్తాను. An assorted box of sweets. Assorted sweets. What do we mean by assorted sweets? When we go to a sweet shop and say, ask for a kg sweets, we say, I want the mixture of all the sweets that you have. A jalebi, a Mysore pak, a halwa, and a dry fruit halwa, a laddu, a palkova, and so on and so forth. Everything that you have, put one of each in the box and give it to me. To me, all my learners look like the different kinds of sweets in that box. Reason endukante, learners have come from different backgrounds. Some of you are students, some of you are employed, some of you are seeking employment. There are a few school students, upper grade, higher secondary students. There are a few women who are homemakers. What a mix indeed. And it's a different experience for me also. ఎప్పుడు క్లాస్లో ఒకేలాగా ఉన్నవాళ్ళు, ఒక బ్యాచ్లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళని టీచ్ చేయడానికి, ఇంతమంది లెర్నర్స్తో ఇంటరాక్టివ్గా ఇంతమంది ఒక్కసారి, a limited class of 60, 40, it's easy to interact. They are right in front of me. I say, Ram, get up, or Krishna, get up. You have to answer. It's so very easy to monitor a class like that. But then, this assortment of sweets, let it be a sweet experience for both you and me. With this, I begin my course on functional English. Thanks to our Honorable Chief Minister, thanks to our Minister, thanks to our Principal Secretary, Sir, thanks to our Director, Madam, thanks to the staff of Youth Services, right from JD to the last person. Thanks to my technical team, without whom I'll be a totally lost person. As I said, this is a new experience for all of us. So with these few words of acknowledging my gratitude to so many who have helped me to sit here today and move on for the next 30 days, let me say a warm welcome to a course on functional English. అసలు ఫంక్షనల్ ఇంగ్లీష్ అంటే ఏంటి? What do you mean by functional English? Functional English is, now when we learn a language, we use it at different places. Sometimes we may have to use it only in the workplace. For example, English, workplace lo ekku vaadtam. Probably we may not be using it at home. But when it comes to functional English, we can define it as what is the kind of English that is used in our everyday life. రోజు దినచర్యలో మనం ఎటువంటి ఇంగ్లీష్ వాడుతున్నాము, అది ఎక్కడ వాడుతున్నాము. Formal situation like the office or the workplace, or an informal situation like a shop or at a hotel or at a restaurant or outside with your friends, in a social gathering where you can mix English and Telugu, whatever. But how is language used? Ye language aina, whether it is Telugu or English, it should be used the way it has to be used. Appude dani andam. The reason, now here, take a look at this. Take a look at this picture. What do you see in this picture? ఇప్పుడు చాలా వరకు నేనే క్వశ్చన్ వేయాలి, నేనే ఆన్సర్ కూడా చెప్పాలి. మీ ఆన్సర్స్ ఏమై ఉంటాయో అనుకొని నేను చెప్తాను. What is this that you see here? It's a gulmohar tree. You must have all seen a common tree on the roadsides. It's a huge tree, bright orange flowers. It gives a lot of shade. Now take a look at the next picture. The same tree, it has fallen off. And when does a tree like this fall off? Even for a mild wind or a strong wind, a rainy day, a storm, the tree gets uprooted. What is the reason for this uprooting? It has a weak foundation. The roots of this tree don't go very deep. You must all be wondering, this is a functional English class, and why is madam showing a tree? It has a relation. Almost all of you who are there now watching, who are here, you all know, you must have all gone through your language course, English, in your school, in your college. Kani, అన్నేళ్ళు చదివినా కానీ still we are not very confident users of the language. Why is this so? Probably because, like this tree, our foundations have been weak. So, what is it that you will achieve at the end of this course? On completion of this 45-hour, 30-day course, every day it is 1.5 an hour, and for 30 days, you will be able to, 1, use English with minimal errors. So now this brings me to the point. Nobody wants to make a mistake. Nobody. Let me tell you, I can say this with a lot of confidence, nobody wants to make a mistake. But still we make it. Why do we make it? If you analyze that, you will understand. We make a mistake because we do not know that it is a mistake or an error. And even if we know it, we do not know how to correct it. Now this course will actually do that. It will identify the common mistakes that many of us make, and not only identify, it will teach you how to correct your own errors. So when you correct your errors, you automatically become more confident in the way you use the language. The second thing is, you should be able to communicate in everyday situations. Everyday situations, everyday situations, what are everyday situations? We have listed a few. When we have listed a few, all these situations, what kind of English should be used, how do we practice it and do it? Okay, we'll have a short break. I'll come back to you so that I can also take a look at what is there in the next slide, and there is a slight technical issue. I'll be back in just 2 minutes. Please don't go away.